Okay, so is it possible to bend a 12 centimeter length of wire to form the legs of a right angled triangle with area 20 centimeters squared? Okay, so let's see what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a piece of wire that's 12 centimeters long. Yeah, okay. And what it's asking is can we bend this piece of wire so that it forms the legs of a right angled triangle, okay? And this right angled triangle have an area of 20 centimeters squared. Alright, okay. So coming up with a diagram, then an equation, that's the hard part of this question. So I've got a 12 centimeter wire. If I bend it, okay, let's say I don't know the height of this triangle. The base would be, because this entire length here is 12 centimeters, isn't it? So if I call that x, the height, then the base would be 12 subtract x, wouldn't it? So if the height is x, the base would be 12 subtract x, okay, because this entire piece is 12 centimeters long. So once I've got this, I can set up an equation, because I know what's the area of a triangle. The area of a triangle is base, half base times height, isn't it? Okay, so the base is 12 take x, the height is x. So I can say, alright, those two multiplied together and halving it is the area. And I also know let's see, they're asking, finding out if I can make an area equal to 20. Okay, so here, that's my equation. So let's simplify out this equation, multiply both sides by 2. It's going to give me this. It's equal to 40. Expand the brackets. 12x minus x squared is equal to 40. Now in order to solve this equation, I want to make the x squared positive, so I'm going to bring the negative x squared and positive 12x over to that side, and it's going to give me x squared take 12x plus 40 is equal to 0. Okay, so now I need to look at solving this equation. Now, there's no factors of 40 that are going to add to negative 12, so I'm going to have to use the quadratic formula. Okay, so quadratic formula says x is equal to b, so negative b, so what was b? B was negative 12, plus or minus root b squared, so it's negative 12 squared minus 4 times a, which was 1, and c is 40. Okay, I'm getting that from this equation here. That's a, b, and c. Okay, and that is all over 2 times a. So let's see what that gives me. That gives me 12 plus or minus root 144 subtract 160. Okay, and that's all over 2. Now that equals 12 plus or minus root negative 16 on 2. I can't have the square root of a negative, can I? That's an impossibility. Therefore, there's no solutions to this quadratic. Okay, well, no real solutions. All right, there's no real solutions to this quadratic. So if there's no real solutions to this quadratic where I'm finding x, that means it's impossible for that 12 centimeter piece of wire to be made into a triangle that has an area of 20. So if you get something like no real solutions, that means it's an impossibility.